not to get the girl.
He just had scars, never felt a wound.
Wow.
We call our French fries chips, our chips crisp, and our dentist never! Cheerio, pip pip, mind the gap, chitty chitty bang bang. It sounds like a delicious gas.
Yo, grown-ups always mess things up for teens. Lady Capulet, Lord Montague, Lord...
Iglesias is one of the good ones.
Aw, shucks. Go on.
But you know, I can't say the same for the jerks running this place. You know, we're the only school in the whole district.
Teacher, not a future teacher, okay? I can't teach it till it happens.
Ah, I thought you could teach anything.
After class, I'm gonna go have a conversation with Principal Madison and see if I can't get her on board with Green Week and hopefully restore your faith in adults.
Well, what I'd like to do is teach this section through the point of view of the oppressed instead of the conqueror.
Ah, white guilt. Go for it.
What about my idea?
Tony, you...
See? Easy peasy.
I don't have funding for all that mess.
It doesn't take that much effort to look out for the environment.
Yeah, and if we don't, what do we leave the...
Or when the car is so hot, you smell like chicharrones.
You know, every generation complains that the world is gonna end, and it never does. Mother Gaia. That sounds whiter than a fresh pair of New Balances at a Michael Bublé concert.
What? It's true.
Fine, Gabe, but I don't want any chaos.
Well, our green team is already making huge strides when it comes to lunch.
That sounds great. Now, why don't you take some huge strides that way?
Oh, really? It's no bother.
We're jailing environmental criminals.
I feel like I walked onto the set of Green is the New Black.
Ah, you cracked me up. But you make me sick.
What's up, Chiquita Banana?
I don't know. Ask Officer Training Day over there. I caught this fool taking his bike out.
Get your stank out of my ball pit!
No, don't you get it? Carbon capture is the crown jewel of Green Week. Wilson High is closing in on...
All I'm saying is, you catch more bees with honey.
Honey? There is no honey because there are no bees, and without bees,
I'm gonna lose points.
I can't take another L, man. I have to change my rap name from Lorenzo with the Benzo to Lorenzo with a bus pass.
It's just horchata.
If you give up your gas-guzzling VW bus, we win.
they ask.
Besides, Gabe, what have you done for their cause?
Lots. You were like, let's go for a ride. And we did. All those carpool karaoke sessions. We had such... Look, I know we won, but why does it feel like I lost?
Look, Gabe. Mama's got some lead grant money to...
But I get it. She'll never have what we had. Really gonna miss you.
He's really gonna do it.
This is...
I hear you. And I feel the same way. Please don't make this harder than it already is. You didn't like the dirt. You didn't like the woods. You've always been such a city girl.
Still some bugs in the system.
You know, when I first met you, it was love at first sight. I was like, I dig those curves.
Thanks so much for taking a moment out of your busy schedule for an update on our progress.
I'm not taking a moment. We're just walking in the same direction.
You know what kids value more than a firm handshake? Breathing air that's not on fire. Ah, is that too much to ask?
Well, it's kind of the way.
Oh, even in the 70s, at Studio 54, I used a $20 bill.
See, he's been an environmentalist for 50 years.
I'm as green as they come. I catch my shower water in buckets and then I reuse it to make pasta.
2012, Y2K, the 95 Source Awards. I don't need these chicken littles pecking at my ankles.
Enjoy a good walk and talk.
Oh, Marisol, I heard what you said, so I forced down 2 burgers, and I threw the 3rd one in the recycling. Swear.
Sweet harmony. Chasing taco trucks at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, remember that camping trip? Yeah, you hate us. By the way, I'm sorry about that scratch on the door. Latina exes. They're so jealous.
So hard to watch.
The only time I've seen Mr. Iglesias cry is when he stapled his thumb to his desk.
That was you, and he was crying from laughter. We all die.
Oh, I don't want to die. I want to kiss Juliet. See the future.
On the championship.
Oh, show's over. Green Week is over. And if you don't clear out of my bullpen, I will leave the school's AC cranked all weekend.
That was good. And you, used it right and everything.
Thanks, Marisol. Marisol.
I was framed. They planted that straw on me.
That's what they all say.
I never used a straw.
Kind for the children. So, you'd be willing to unplug your neon sign that says ladies only?
Never mind. Good luck, kids.
Can't remove a handicap spot because you want to park your truck sideways.
Come on, I got charts.
Hey, Paula, I need to talk to you. It's really important.
Thank you. Great oceans are rising. Long Beach is about to go from having an aquarium to being an aquarium.
Well, look at the bright side. Free admission. Up your books to the page with the guy wearing a gas mask.
The climate crisis is World War III, and we'll also be wearing gas masks.
Well, look, I'm a history.
Green Week is a district-wide competition to see which school can reduce their carbon footprint the most.
Ooh, you know who's got a huge carbon footprint? Bigfoot.
Any movement is getting people to come over to your side. By shaming people, you're just gonna make them want to kill the turtles with their bare hands.
If we don't shame them, we're gonna...
And you can do better, Mr. Iglesias. I saw you drinking extra large horchata from a styrofoam cup.
By any other name, the smell is sweet.
Easy hot shot, no sniffing.
Oh, not the AC, damn.
We'll get him next planet. That is the real hero.
It's you, Mr. Iglesias.
The back of his pickup truck. He was gonna pretend like he rode it to school.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Collect.
And speaking of collecting, I need to collect some gas money. So, hey, Tony, take the cut, man. Hey, we're not at church, so try adding, not subtracting.
I don't need